Let me fix this lighting. Let me fix this lighting, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing today? My fans know what it is. Finna take these headphones off. Give me just a second, okay? All right. So, uh, you know, give me just a second. Let me fix this lighting. But thank you for coming. Uh, it's been uh, it's been a very trying past few weeks. I'll tell you that. It's been a very exciting past few weeks. With the Missouri snowstorm and whatever we had and a little ice over and then, just pushing through with everything else. You know how life is. Life is life is always gonna throw you a curveball, right? But it's all in how you handle it. And have you been prepared for this type of thing? I'm gonna move this mic because it kind of looks like I'm looking away from you guys, but I don't want it in between my legs. Pause. Because that's how it ends up getting hit. That's how it ends up getting hit. So, but doing it like this is just covering up my face. I promised last time that I would fix that for you guys. I think honestly, I don't even think I need the pee popper. I might. It just depends. I could be popping like a motherfucker right now. We're gonna see. I want to change this. I want to change this light for everybody, cause y'all not gonna be able to see nothing until I change this lighting. So there we go. Um, yes, yes, yes. Um, Let me check. Okay, yeah. I really don't think but it kind of gives a little echo, don't it? It really gives a little echo. Nah, not really. I could talk like this. I just need to make it a little taller because I am a little taller. Okay, that way I can kind of straighten up on my back posture. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I kind of thought the P popper would be a good addition. This is not really the microphone that I would have normally used. I could actually pull the other microphone out, but I don't have a stand for it. So I would actually just be laying it down on the shield, and it sounds pretty fucking fly. It's pretty back. It's pretty badass. I just you know, I just like this one for now. So this is the one of choice. So I think I'm gonna stick with this for right now. For right now, it's convenient. Really, it's kind of a plug and play kind of thing. This microphone right here, this Shure FM, SM 57. A little dyslexia going on. Um, this microphone is plug and play. You just plug it in. Often it's used for PAs, which is a public asset access system, which is any speaker, maybe a little DAW, a little mixer or something like that, and then some microphones. And then you're just, you know, you might be preaching the word of God to folks. You seen him. You might be rapping on. That's a PA. Dude be out there rapping to all them people. He got a little speaker and a microphone. A little public access, a little public announcement. And I like that because I can do that with this. I've thrown a few parties where I just picked it up and you know went to it, threw down. We had a really good time, and I was actually able to do like DJs do. They kind of ad lib and stuff like that, but I didn't do it too much. But I did a whole freestyle for everybody, and they loved it because they were singing along. It was very catchy. It was like my 36th birthday. I called it 36, 36, something like that. Um, it was pretty fly. We had a great time. Everybody enjoyed it, and I got lucky at the end of the night, and I got lucky with somebody else the next day. So it's pretty amazing time I had. Um, on Real Deal, the title for this is called the Caffeine. Of course, this is Missouri Chronicles. Y'all know that I'm from Florida, but now I'm living in St. Louis. So I'm here in St. Louis exploring and doing all types of things. My cousin actually lives 15 minutes up the road. My cousin. but I do have family in Missouri, so um, that's just kind of. I mean, I didn't plan on it. I didn't plan on coming up here to see them, but uh, here they are, and I love them dearly, and I'm glad that they're here. Uh, so yeah, we've been on that Missouri Chronicles, okay, and I wanted to talk a little bit about caffeine, but during my talk, I wanted to look some things up. I'm going to look some things up, kind of give a definition as to what's what. Um, I know we're all on our health kick. Sometimes we're all trying to eat a little better. Most of us are trying to go to the gym more often. A lot of us are talking like that. A lot of us are doing it. I see people doing it. I see people trying. I see people trying to do better. Um, but there's a big but. You got to do it. You got to do it right. So, what I want to talk about is the caffeine, because when you use caffeine to go to the gym, of course, they tell you you're not supposed to do cardio. Because it make your heart explode and shit like that. Sometimes, like a Celsius or a Red Bull or whatever, I have ate a drink a Monster, or drank a energy drink before working out. Caffeine is really good for fasting. Um, I know that I often fast. Um, I often fast 3 days, sometimes 2 days. So I'm on that, and I think it's important to let your body rest from all the solids. Really, when I fast, it's really just a no solids. Sometimes I do just fruits. Just fruit. The only thing I would eat is fruit. You could drink water. I don't care about the calories, the caloric intake. I don't care about, you can drink soda and all this and that. My main thing is the solids. The solids. The beef, the chicken, the fish, the rice, the vegetables, the quinoa, everything. You get it? All those solids, yeah, they are good for you. But sometimes I think it's good for your body to rest from processing them all together. It's like a machine that never stops. It just keeps going because you keep eating. Sometimes you gotta let the body rest a little bit. And I believe it works. I'm on that. So I think that that's important. I think it works. Now, whenever I'm fasting and consuming caffeine, it's very sparingly. It's going to have a stronger effect on you because you don't have anything in your stomach to process it. But as your body is continuously processing all the stuff from the previous days, that's why you want to do probably like a 48-hour fast. 48 hours, 72-hour fast. You just want to fast for a little bit and then ease your way back into it, because most of my fans live in America. I do have many foreign fans, but and I'm not sure. I know that in some places they don't have McDonald's, but over here we eat all types of shit. We eat all types of meat, starches, butters, and oils, and we enjoy that shit. We go to fairs, and all that stuff is all that. We go to carnivals. We go out to eat with our friends. We go hit that food truck on the side of the road. We go get those barbacoa tacos with just dipping it in the meat, in the juice grease. I love it. I, I love it. I do. Um, but you really got to kind of be mindful of those kind of things. But to tie it all in together with the caffeine game, Now, you taking the caffeine, be very careful. Monitor your heart rate, because often, if you intake too much caffeine, you probably get jittery. I know a lot of people can just handle it just well because they don't think about those kind of things. But I'm like highly in tune with my heart rate, and like I'm listening to it every second of the day. And I can tell when it's going up, and I can tell when it's going down. Gives a new meaning to people saying, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart before you tell them goodbye. Y'all remember that song? Y'all remember that song? Oh man. So yeah, with the caffeine game, make sure you being mindful of that. Most folks don't give a damn about that. They'd be like, I drank 3 monsters and then but I have heard of folks having issues with their heart and stuff because of that. And it's hard to process through the liver and the kidneys and stuff when it's, in high amounts. So I have heard of folks having problems. So it's not to say that that couldn't happen, because it could. It could very much happen. And you don't want it to happen to you, because that's whenever you're like, oh fuck. They had to come pick me up off the floor, that type of shit. And then it's too late. By that time, you in rehab, or what, rehab from caffeine or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They got to dry you out, and you probably taking all kind of medications because your liver's done shut down, and your heart is beating irregularly now, and whatever. You get what I'm saying? I ain't trying to scare nobody, because I drink caffeine too. Uh, I haven't always drank caffeine. I haven't always, but I do now. I do now. But I'm very careful about it as well. But I use it, and I try to burn it up in my body the best way I can. I'm going to the gym, pushing, and I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. A lot of water. You probably would have no idea how deeply um the caffeine will dry you out. Of course, if it's drying you out, give me just a second. Of course, if it's drying you out, then it's doing something to you on the inside. So when you're feeling like that, and you're dried up, and you need some water, everybody has that feeling. You listen to your body. I'm just being real. Listen to your body, and your body will tell you if it needs some water. A lot of y'all just don't even think about that though. You just like water. I don't. Some of y'all never drink water ever, and that's cool, you know. But you do need to. I think most of the folks just get it through whatever it is they drinking on sodas, a little bit of water that's in that, the little bit of water that's in food that they eat or whatever. Their body is trying to process it, man. But y'all know what I'm talking about. You need to drink some water, right? For your acne, for your skin, for your kidneys to work right, your veins to flush. You need to drink water. I'm not here to preach, but I drink water. And I think that allows me, the space to drink caffeine. And maybe I'm just lying to myself, right? But that's what I was always taught that. And even whenever I was a civilian contractor in the overseas, with KBR, working in Afghanistan and Iraq, I thought, I was always told the same thing. It was like, you drink whatever, like you drink a cup of coffee, you drink a cup of water, and the same thing for energy drinks or whatever. And sometimes more. Sometimes you just gotta hydrate throughout the day. It is hot over there in those deserts. I'm telling y'all. Y'all know me, and you know the way I sweat when I get hot. When I get sweat and I get hot in Afghanistan, I didn't stop sweating. And a lot of people be like, that's not healthy. That's not. You need to get your blood checked. I've been checked. Doctor said there's nothing wrong with me. I look at it as just my body's flushing things out. My mama sweat like that too, and my brother. We all sweat like that. So it's like that in the family. You know, I know people want to try to fix me, and they go, but I already have. The doctors already looked at me. There's nothing wrong with me. Let me check. Look, y'all. It's my partner, my homeboy, the one and only, uh, Wesley Aldrin. Hey, Bang. I call him Bang, y'all. Hey, Bang. I got you on live right now, bro. What's going on? We're on YouTube. Yeah, we're on YouTube live. What's going on, brother? Shit. On YouTube live. I heard you the first time. Okay, you asking me what's going on with me? That's it? That's what I'm doing. I'm t- I'm ta- I'm talking to my fans. Yeah, okay. What the fans on? Ain't nobody chatting right now. I'm finna post this to Facebook here in a little bit. It's all good. They're gonna see it. When they see it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I really got something from that. I really learned something from that." So, well, let them motherfuckers know. Don't let what they can't do interfere with what they can do. Say that shit. Yeah. Whenever I finish my stream, what's up? Where you at? This shit at the crib. I just got to coming in from we all went and got something to eat and shit like that. Yeah, you doing family stuff today, or you got time for your boy? No, we probably wrapping things up. It was a little colder than we thought it was gonna be. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm in today. I got some great stuff got to research, but other than that, I'm open. All right. So just get done doing what you're doing and shit. Just holler at me. Yeah. I'm gonna come down that way, and we'll we'll check it out. Unless you want to come this way, or you want to meet halfway, whatever you want to do. But I really wanted to see, so I'm willing to come. Wherever. To say less, I'll probably go to the shop in like an hour. So do you want me to call you when I get ready to head that way? Yeah, I could do the shop. That'll be good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, well, say less, bro. I'll catch up with you a little bit. All right, bro. Be safe. All right, bro. Love. So that was Wesley Aldrin. You can look him up. It's Wesley Aldrin, Awgrin. He's on YouTube as well. You can check him out. Uh, my I was gonna bring somebody in on this call, and his name was Wesley. His name was Travis Jackson. Y'all might know him. He's musician, and he is climbing his way up to superstardom. So I'm excited to watch the movement, and I support the movement. And whenever I get the chance, I'll figure out how to bring him in, and we'll hear what his perspectives are on things. You know. So YouTube. I have been I know y'all got some questions about the phone call I was just on. Me and West Dog, we're gonna find something to do. Normally when we're saying we'll go to the shop, it's a storefront that he owns. It is cones. It is specializes in cone smoking accessories, things of the sort. Cones like in that you put tobacco in, you put marijuana in the cones. You know what I'm talking about? It's always hard for me to describe it, but it's his business. He's the businessman. So when it comes to that. So my dog, we're gonna have some good times because I've been wanting, like I said, Missouri Chronicles. I've been wanting to experience Missouri, and the only way to do that is to get outside. And I have to go about um 30 minutes maybe out of the way to go hang out at the shop. So it's not far, but it's not something that you just want to do every day because no one wants to drive 30 minutes every single day. 30 minutes. You want to be able to get resources in the general area. And I'm not saying stay in that area. I travel outside the area all the time. I actually moved from Florida up here, so I've uprooted. I don't have any problem moving around. But if you gotta go, I've always said this, and this is good advice. Take this. If you gotta go, if you live in a area where there's a lot of jobs, but you have to go an hour, 30, 45 minutes out of the way for another job because somehow you can't find any jobs in your current area, then you got a problem. I've always felt like that was an inadequacy. You should be able to find work, grocery stores, and everything within your general area that's going to help you save on gas. Some folks walk and ride bikes and stuff like that, but I drive. Um and I'm all, you're always looking for what's in the general area. And then, of course, like I said, I go outside the area all the time. I'm always looking up at TripAdvisor. They didn't sponsor this, but TripAdvisor. Um yeah, they got all kind of cool shit. But, I do that. Let me see if I can bring in Breaking Towers. Engage with the audience. It just starts a Q&A. That's all I can really do with that. Well, I know that y'all are I might be low. I hope I'm not too low because on my side, damn, I'm hitting the mic. On my side, it's showing that uh the audio is like very hot. It's like almost peaking. But on YouTube, it's looking like the audio coming in is like a little, maybe, 2 out of 5 bars. It's just not really much going on. About a third of the way, not really much going on. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I want to talk to y'all a little bit about the caffeine that was earlier in the pod, earlier in the talk, the discussion. uh of course, I'll be getting Chat GPT this weekend, and I'm gonna add in all the plugins. So if y'all have any real cool plugins or anything like that that you guys are on, put me on. And I'm always into that. So I'm always trying to figure out that. I'm always trying to figure out that. So fuck with me on it, and you know what time it is. So Chat GPT, I'll be getting that. And see, the reason why I make such a big deal about it is because it's like I come from a time when you used to be able to buy things outright. And now everything is subscription based, right? Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's subscription based. Monthly subscription, weekly subscription, that type of shit. They're gonna make sure they get a lot of money out of you. A lot for their continued services, which I guess only makes sense. It's kind of pay and play kind of thing. I guess only makes sense. But I wasn't trying to take on further uh any further monthly fees or anything. I had cut all my streaming down, like Netflix and all that, cut all that off. When I moved up here, I came up here with the intention of just working and paying down debt. And that's what I've been doing. And ChatGPT is a part of my business. That is a part of it should be a part of everyone's business. But it shouldn't be used as like a plagiarizing tool. It should just be used to help you. It's a tool. It's used to help fill in the blanks. It's used to help provide additional information. It's used to kind of, be there as a backup. So companies will be using stuff like that really soon. companies will be using that stuff really soon, and I think most of us are just gonna have to get with it. We're just gonna have to get on it, and we're gonna have to start doing it. And thankfully, like I said, Wesley, who I just spoke with, Wesley has purchased an abundance of AI tools, and he's put me on to those AI tools and programs. And there's a lot to be learned from other folks and these programs and stuff like that. You just got to know which ones to get, because we know what we're talking about. Every time you're watching YouTube and they're like, buy my program, it'll teach you how to make $1 million in 1 week. And so you're on that, you're like, oh shit. But you got to find that one that's real. It's got good information, and they'll walk you right on through it. And I am being walked right on through it with these programs. Um, Wesley provided me with real estate programs. I studied those within the first 3-4 months of me being here. And I can honestly say, I believe I am ready to invest in my first home. Not financially ready, but I'm ready to make an informed decision. I'm ready mentally to make that type of decision. So um I'm on that, you know. So I might cut this one a little bit short. I'll probably cut it down to about like 30 minutes or something like that. Honestly, I really wanted to talk to y'all about a few things. Um, do you go to the gym? Put a like in the chat if you're going to the gym. Put a like in the chat if you just started going to the gym in 2024. You know, uh, I want to see y'all out there. I want to see y'all in the gym. I do. I think it's important. I told that earlier. I said that earlier. I think it's really important. So, are you dieting? Are you fasting? Are you watching what you eat? Some folks, some of y'all just drinking sodas all day long, and they think that that's not bad. It's just as bad as that greasy pork and chicken and beef and ribs and all this and that people eat at barbecues. You know, it's just as bad as soda. And I know we're talking caloric intake right now. That's different from my fasting, so don't get it confused when I say that I'm fasting, but I ain't worried about caloric intake at that moment. Uh, but if you're not fasting or anything like that, but you're just going with the flow, but you're trying to be mindful of stuff. But you got to remember, a can of Coke there's a lot of calories in that, a lot of sugar in that. So if you're drinking one of those, and then some folks, they got to get another one a few hours later, then another one at dinner, and then another one before bed. Sometimes you get up in the middle of the night and drink a Coca-Cola in the middle of the night, and it's cold and crisp. Yeah, that's when you know you've been drinking too many sodas. And so it's no better than eating that cheese dip at the football game party. Um, it's no better than that tailgate half quarter chicken that you got grilled, barbecued. It ain't no different than that plate of pho, that bowl of pho, Vietnamese noodle soup. Where my Vietnamese folks at? You know what I mean? Um, because that's the same, man. It's just meat, and that meat ain't always kosher. I ain't Jewish, but the meat ain't always kosher. Um, it should probably be a little bit better than what it is. A lot of the folks around here, a lot of the wholesalers, the stuff that these restaurants are getting from wholesalers, take this into consideration. The stuff that these uh, these restaurants are getting from wholesalers is all coming from one big place, and there's multiple wholesalers because every restaurant has to have something different and shit like that, but they have to have multiple items, and then the wholesaler will sell to like one major chain, and then like some smaller ones that aren't really in the same class because you don't want to have conflict and you don't want to have the same food. But I have eaten chicken wings that I know come from the same wholesaler, and I've eaten them at three different restaurants. It was kind of a Wings and Rings and Buffalo Wild Wings, and then like God, what's the name of Voodoo? Voodoo was one of them. All the same, all the same. I know chicken wings when I see them. I might put a whole post about that, but I ain't gonna sit around and talk about chicken wings. But yeah, I've been your boy been you know what I'm saying, doing this thing, and the fasting is helping. It's gonna help, you know what I'm saying? But I think we're gonna get out in the world and go do something cool today. I might videotape it. I'll let y'all know. Hit the like, you know what I'm saying? We do it live. I do it live right now. I promise I'll get it together one day. So uh it was good talking to y'all, and hopefully we can just kind of keep the conversation going as we go on, and I want y'all to be safe. I love y'all, and write in the comments if there's something that you want me to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm just explaining my views on things. So give me some viewpoints, and let's make it happen.